Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're doing a pick a card reading. This one is all about, are you under the influence of magic? So go grab your comfies and your snacks and join your auntie on the other side. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome in, welcome in. It's wonderful to have you. I really hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or member, hey, how are you guys doing? It's wonderful to have you. I always enjoy when you stop by, and I want to thank you for all you do for the channel. It really means a lot to me, so thank you. So today we're doing a pop-up reading, which means I'm going to take a deck of cards, we're going to shuffle it up. Whatever comes out will be the pick-a-cards, will be your pick, and I will be pulling as I go today. So the deck I'm using is the Oracle of the Witch, Reclaim Your Birthright. Okay, so we'll be shuffling this up. Whatever comes out will be your picks. So let's just get into it and shuffle up this deck. Okay, my group one. What will be my group one? I'm in a weird position over here, so I didn't plan this out very well. What else is new? All right. Tell me. What card for my group one? What card for my group one? What card for my group one? Okay, this is one. We have a Hag Stone. And it says, now come on, I can't read it. It's so dark. Protection. It says protection. I don't know if maybe you guys can see it. I'll hold it up. There we go. Protection. Okay, and that's group one. Alright. I'll leave that there so I can use it. Okay, group two. I love a low light reading, but some of these cards are hard to read in low light. But oh well. We work around it. Okay. My group two. My group two. Which one are you? This one. And we have Midwife. Birth. Midwife. That is group two. I will show these again. Watch me wrestle with these things. Okay, group three. Alright, my group three. Oh, one flipped, so we'll take it. And this is Pentagram, Talisman. And that is group three. And you are out of line. Okay, so my group one, you are going to be Hag Stone. Protection. My group two, Midwife. Birth. You are group two. Group three, you are Pentagram, and this is Talisman. Okay, now, if you are drawn to more than one group, there may be more than one message here for you. And I will insert a little video. Well, it won't be a video. It'll be a picture. For those of you who need more time to see which group you're drawn to. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey group one, all of you that selected Hag Stone protection number 12, which reduces to a 3. This is your reading all about, are you under the influence of magic? Okay. This card right here is about protection, obviously. The Hag Stone was a hag. It was a stone of protection. People still use them today. They're in different traditions and whatnot. Let's get a few more cards from the Witches Oracle deck, wherever that box is. The Oracle of the Witches. The Oracle of the Witch. That's what it's called. I'll get it out one of these days. So please use your own discernment. Tell me about my group 1. Are they under the influence of magic? Let's find that out first. Okay, we're going to switch decks. We're going to go to these 2 decks first. Okay. All right. We just go with what we're told. That's what we do. We're going to pull from, let's see, the Kitchen Witches deck first. Okay. Is my group 1 under the influence of magic? Woo, okay. And we're going to shuffle it once more. Is my group 1 under the influence? Ooh, okay. We have Yarrow Expulsion. Okay, and we have Lemon Bitterness. Okay. Ooh, that's powerful. That is some powerful medicine right there. Okay, let's get one more of it. No? Okay. Okay. Well, the guides and whatnot are being pretty direct today. I'll tell you that much. Bitterness here. That cuts deep. Ooh. You had to get rid of that. You had to get rid of that. You had to get rid of that rat. You did. You had to protect yourself from this. This one popped up. We have Hearth. Safety, comfort, spiritual connection. Okay, this has to do with home, family. Okay. I think you've had to protect yourself from someone in your family who is very bitter. It feels like someone close, someone who could hurt you, could weaponize love or weaponize the emotion of bitterness here. This person may have pushed you out of the home or out of your home, or you have removed them from your life and pushed them out. Okay, I'm feeling a pushing energy here. This one wants to come out too. Oh, these cards want to talk. Okay. All right. We have Winter, an ending, recharging, reflection. We have Lavender, tranquility, kindness, self-care. You had to take care of yourself. You absolutely had to get away from this person to take care of yourself. Oak tree, power, courage, strength. This was hard. Yeah, you're under the influence of magic, your own. This is about protecting yourself from somebody who was very bitter, very angry. I do think this affected your home life. You may have been evicted or kicked out in some way. This may be a no contact situation. And it may be a situation where, like the hag stone around your neck, protecting you, you may feel like you always have to be on guard, or you always had to be on guard with this person. I'm feeling my throat chakra wanting to close up. I feel like you felt like you couldn't speak around this person. Like the words were always ineffective, or your voice was ineffective. There wasn't good communication here. Let's get some more. Let's pull from Hekate's Oracle deck. Tell me more about this. Ooh, this was a big energetic shift for you. This was very hard. We have one before the gate, Guardian. Ooh, did you work with Hekate? Okay. I feel like literally you had to pave a new road. You also have spirit guides, possibly a Hecate or another underworld, a witch type goddess that is protecting you now and helping guiding you away from this bitter energy. This bitterness could be a kind of energy that goes through your generations. Okay. It's almost like a curse, although I use that, um, some kind of energy that just eats away at the generations. And you said, no, I'm not going to be a victim of your bitterness. And, just let me go. Just let go. Let go of me. Um, and I feel like since this has happened, you may not be feeling it yet, but you will be. There's a sense of peace, and I feel like it comes through the winter. Even though the winter time may be harsh, okay? There may be some harshness that comes through just because of the stuff going on in the world. I feel like here's fear at the bottom of this deck. Um, there could be, some harshness going on just because of the state of the world. I feel like fear is your pathway to bitterness in this situation. So you're being called to lean into the comfort of the peace you have in your life without this energy. And when this energy tries to invade, you hold your boundaries, okay? Because you are healing. It's part of the protection here. Your guardian energy, the guardians around you, the guides, Hecate, etc. You're not just getting protected, you're getting healed, okay? You have expulsed this energy. Okay. And now with the energy gone, leaving, it's almost like a sponge here. There are fragments that need to be healed, fragmentations within yourself, like a sponge. Okay. Like a sponge with little holes is what I'm seeing. And it feels like that's what this is about. And those pockets feel like fear. Okay. And that fear can breed bitterness. It can breed regret. It can breed doubt. That's a hardcore path back to this bitterness, this regret, this resentment. Okay. So lean into the comfort of what you do have, the gratitude of what you do have this coming winter season, fall season, the season of comfort that is around you. This is a timeless reading, but I'm hearing the season of comfort, the season of slowness. You are called to slow down. Okay. You're called to slow down, heal, go within. Okay. You're definitely under magic, but it is your own. It is of your own will. It is of your own doing. Okay. I would definitely, when you become afraid and it's almost a panic kind of fear, understand these are bubbles of fear, of doubt, of this bitterness, this energy between you and this person coming up. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot here. It's the release. It's the release of what was, okay? It takes time, okay? You have to give yourself time to heal. And healing this kind of stuff is not easy because I'm sure you resent them, don't you? You've got to, deep down. You've got to be angry. You've got to have some bitterness, You're a human being. And to deny those things makes you not human. So instead of denying it, let's just say, yeah, okay, I feel this kind of way. Once you can face the way you feel, you can move through it like a human being and you can get to the other side and release it and move on. Doesn't mean it's perfect, but it is something. It's growth. And growth is good. Okay, we have the Hangman here. The Hangman. Okay, let's get another card here. Tell me more about this. Ooh, it feels like I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Like impatience here. Impatient. You're impatient. right? You probably feel like somebody has cast on you because things aren't moving. You are healing. You are in a healing season. We have the moon. You are in a healing season. There are things still to be revealed to you, okay? Things that you cannot see yet. And you need to sit back and relax, do what you need to do, but cuddle in and take care of yourself. Now is not the time to run a marathon, honey. Okay, now's the time for long baths, journaling, meditation, and good food. Okay, self-care is what's for dinner. Okay, that's what's for dinner. We have the Six of Cups here. We have Judgment. We have the Queen of Swords. This healing energy, this healing, this inner healer. Okay, this inner philosopher. The one who knows. Your logical mind knows all these things, but your heart feels the emotions. And it's important to always temper yourself with a balance of your logical mind. Okay. Don't let yourself be overcome with emotion. Overcome with emotion. Okay. Balance is key in healing these types of things. We have Judgment over here. Judgment is karma, which, you know, I don't really like that word. I always say that every time I say it, but I don't. Because it's not that simple. There is something hidden here. You're releasing karmic relationships, karmic past life relationships. And you're seeing clearly, okay, after the revealing of some inner truths. And it's not easy to see the truth about yourself and other people. It's not easy to take stock. You know, that's no fun. Because a lot of times we get the mirror back to ourselves. You're closing up these quantum karmic relationships, these ties you have. And when you get movement, you're going to move forward with the Queen of Swords energy. And you're going to come from a compassionate, logical place, a balanced place. And there is an air of justice around the Queen of Swords. And there's this healing energy you're pulling forward after a revelation. And this feels like this is a revelation within you. Tell me about this revelation. We want to know. We want to know. We'll take these two. The Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. There's a transformation taking place in your life right now. Okay. And it's going to turn your wheel. You got Judgment. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got Death. Change, change, change is afoot for you, my friend. By the magic that you've done. You've set in motion change. Truth revealed. Truth of yourself. Truth of your magic. It's as if you're getting set free from a type of bondage you were never meant to be in. Okay? The stagnancy is not a place for you to live. It's almost like you've taken the bitterness and anger that someone has put upon you, and you've taken it within yourself, and it's frozen you. And there's like a revelation that you don't have to do that. You can release it. You can transform it, transmute it. And you can make decisions that move you away from this energy, be it a literal move, be it an emotional move, Be it you give yourself closure. Because listen, I don't think this person in this situation is going to give you closure. I think at times we have to take responsibility for our own closure and give it to ourselves and not rely on another person to give us closure. People don't owe you closure. It's just the way it is. People don't owe you anything. And if we can take that and kind of swallow that bitter peel down, literally, then it releases a lot of need for outside influence. And we can say, okay, so no one's going to give me closure. So I'm going to give it to myself. So how do I do that? Well, first of all, I got to deal with these, these emotions I have that are pretty heavy about the situation. So you got to find a way to deal with those emotions. You got to find a way, to get it out. And that's different for everyone. Okay. Some people run it out. They get active. Some people write it out. Some people cast. Some people dance it out. Some people go to a therapist. Everyone is different. And you have to allow for that. Once you allow the energy to kind of flow out of you, you get clarity on how it's best for you to move forward. How you can use the energy to help you change things. What needs to be changed? How do you need to change? What can you do to change your own life? To change things up? To make yourself more happy? Because life really is about moment-to-moment experiences. Over the long haul, it's really going to be about the state of happiness you've been in. How happy has your life been? And a lot of people do not get a happy life. They don't live it consciously. They don't seek it consciously. And for some of us, we have to seek it consciously because of the cards we've been dealt. And bitterness is a difficult energy to work with, okay? Because it's very, very deeply rooted. So living consciously with the intention to, example, be happy, be happier, having happier moments in your life can be one of the most healthy intentions you have. It doesn't mean it works out all the time, but it does mean you're living with intention, which is extremely powerful when you're battling stuff like bitterness, resentment, manipulation, gaslighting, those kind of things. Because when you're being done this way, no matter how much you've noticed, I guarantee you there are hidden things you don't see. There are manipulations and lies behind the scenes that you will find out about, and it will break your heart because you don't realize how malicious some of this energy can be because you are not like this. You are not this person. And I'm proud of you. I want to tell you how proud I am of you for not being like this person or like these people. I know how hard it is to pull yourself away and decide to not be a toxic human being. It's very difficult. And really the best use of your magical ability is to cast it on yourself, to change your own life, to use it as a tool of transformation, transmutation. And you will see things unfold. And a lot of those things are internal. You heal yourself. That's how great healers are born. Great healers are not people who have had perfect lives. Great healers are people who are wounded and have learned by absolute necessity to heal themselves. And how they've done it probably is a lot of things, not just one thing. You are a great healer. Not everybody is. Because you've been through a lot. And this bitterness, it's almost like a parasite, like a generational parasite. And it's very difficult to get a hold of this one. So take your time. Be good to yourself. You deserve that. You deserve to have nice things. You deserve to have nice things. All right, let's get a couple more cards here. Tell me more about my group one. Tell me more. One more shuffle here. Tell me more about my group one. Tell us more. We want to know. We want to know. Okay, this one. We have, she's got it all together, needs no one. Independent queen. I feel like part of what's going on here, the deeper work here is you are getting free of codependency. And it hurts. It's hard because you end up feeling very alone because you're used to being codependent because somebody's either always been codependent on you or you've been codependent on somebody else. There's no shame in this, okay? This is a learned behavior. It's a survival mechanism, okay? And probably for the first time in your life, you're walking into a situation where you are not codependent, but you may feel terribly lonely. Understand that is the parasitic energy fading. That's it saying, let's go be codependent. Please, I need to go be codependent. Let's go be codependent. Understand the difference between wanting someone in your life and the desperation of a parasitic energy wanting to be codependent. That's kind of your personal work. That's your wisdom. Okay, let's get another card here. Tell me more about my group one. We have happiness, pure joy, euphoria. Happiness. Happiness seems to be a big theme for you. And I feel like it's because you haven't had a lot. Love has been brutality. Hear me when I say it again. Love has been brutality. That is the opposite of what love is. Okay. It has not been a great experience for you. So you seek happiness, you seek connection, but you got to heal first. Okay. You got to get happy with yourself. You got to get happy. You got to find happiness in your everyday life. Okay. That's where happiness is really found. Not in buying the thing or eating the food or whatever. Happiness is found in your moments where you are in flow with life. Food is good. Buying things is good. It's not bad. But that shouldn't be the only time that you're happy. Gaze at some stars. Go hug a tree. Play with your dog. Make some cookies. Food is not bad, but engage your life in joyful ways. It will help heal up the pockets of empty that you feel like a sponge. It will fill those up. Choose more joyful moments. Choose to have more happy moments in your life. Choose it consciously, and it will help you heal. Let's get one more. This one. We have abundance, financial, emotional, spiritual. Yeah, I feel like the result of this work that you've done is going to bring you more joy. Okay. And when you're joyful, creating abundance is, well, it's easier because you're coming from a happier place. You're not coming from lack. You're coming from happy. A lot of times when we're happy, we're like, I need $100. Thank you, universe. I'm going to go over here and play basketball. And you just kind of forget about it. And then it shows up, right? You don't focus on it so intensely all the time. We have to let go of our magic and let it manifest. It doesn't mean you don't feed it, okay? It doesn't mean you don't remember it. But we go and live life. Some of you don't know how to live life because life has been so heavy. So part of the call of this magic that's been done is for you to live your life. Start living more and more joyful moments. Okay? All right, Group 1, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and enlightening reading. I really enjoyed doing this one for you. I hope you did too. If you did, leave me a little crystal ball down below. I would love to see those in the little emojis of your phone or computer. There's a crystal ball little emoji. Just leave that down below to let me know you made it this far. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. Thank you all for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe, and I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 2, all of you who selected Midwife Birth, this is going to be your reading all about are you under the influence of magic? So keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. Okay. So this card is about the witchy energy of the in-between, of the birthing, of the bringing through. It's also about being authentic, having everything stripped away, and you're basically kind of forced to be who you really are, and that whole process, what that's like. So a lot of really powerful energies here. Let's let the cards talk. Tell me about my Group 2. Are they under the influence of magic? This one. Let's see. We have Grimory, self-made individual. And then we have Fortune and Fame, Poel. Okay, that's a powerful energy here. Tell me more. You're definitely on the road to creation, creating something. Maybe a business, maybe you're going to school, maybe this is a relationship. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. These two don't want to go. Okay, we have divine blessings over blasphemy, Barbatios, and Cathiel. Okay. We have healing, which is Hapuhana. I don't know. I can't pronounce it, y'all. Over famine and sickness. Belial, sorry. I'm just like making up pronunciations at this point. I don't know what's wrong with me. Belial, of course. Okay. I feel like there's someone who's trying to block your progress. Okay. I feel like there's someone trying to stop you from receiving your blessings. I feel hard work here. I feel someone who is very devoted to what they're doing. I feel like what you're trying to bring through has to do with literally bringing through what you feel guided to from spirit. Okay, so I feel like you're on your calling. You're on what you came here to do. Okay, now it doesn't mean you're always on it. Okay, but you're mainly focused on that. And I feel like there's an energy here that's threatened by this or jealous of this. They do not want you to have it. And this could be someone in your family. It could be someone very close to you. It also could be a person you work with. If this is at your business or a place that you work for other people. And I feel like there are times that you may be feeling like you're hitting a brick wall. That is the block. Okay, that's been put there. And it can be done by a magical process. It can be done by someone just talking so much mad shit on you that it forms blocks. Have you ever met someone who all they do is talk mad shit on a person? Like they're just so focused on talking about it. And that does have effects. Okay, just somebody so focused on their hatred, it does have effects. Now, for some of you, yeah, somebody's absolutely casted blocks. They've casted struggles and your road blowing up in your face. For some of you, this is pure jealousy. It can be sibling rivalry. I don't get that very often, y'all. I don't get stuff like that. So, just take what resonates with you. Okay, let's pull a few more cards here from another deck. Tell me more about this person who's trying to get in your way. They really want to see you lose money. Okay, there's a focus here on losing face, losing money. You don't deserve that position. You don't deserve that house. You don't deserve what's coming to you. And I'm going to block it. If you have it, that means I can't have it. This person literally feels like if you have it, it means they can't have it. Okay. We have Sabbaths, and under it, it says celebration. Here's the thing. When you celebrate anything, a birthday, a exciting thing that happens in your business or your career, in your love life, you get a new dress, you get a new car, and this person's there, watch the reaction. Okay, watch who claps for you. Because this person right here, they're not clapping for you. Okay, they're jealous and bitter. Group 1, you may have been pulled to Group 1, and they have they're having a harder and harder time hiding this from you. Okay, they do not wish you well. We have weather magic, manipulation, and they're definitely trying to manipulate the situation. Okay, manipulate people around you so they don't like you. Okay, double talk. There is this energy of trying to make you look like a liar, like you're not trustworthy. The things you say aren't trustworthy. If you guys are dreamers and you're working on a big dream, they let people know that dream, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. They're not that good. It's never going to happen. That kind of thing. It's a very negative vibe here. We have witch hunts, persecution. Yeah, there is constant persecution from this person. Now, here's the thing about this. You may not realize that's what's going on. This isn't somebody who's like going to walk around like, oh yeah, I'm persecuting you. No, this person may take you to lunch. They may make you feel like you're friends. You're besties. But the truth is, they have their knee on your neck. Okay. This is somebody who can be very underhanded. They may appear to even be like you. Okay. I want to be like you. Because they're jealous. Because they can never be you. And your happiness, man, it hacks them off. They don't like that. They don't like it when you're happy. They don't like it when things work out for you. Okay. This is a miserable person. They don't like it when people have good things happen. Because you know what? Good things never happen for them. And it's as if this hatred fuels its own fire. This hatred writes its own story. And this is probably someone who has a jealousy problem. It's not the first time. I'm seeing some people standing outside of an old auditorium. Like this is back in the day. And everyone's standing around, and this person, the minute that they see you get any attention from anyone, they come over to your group and start talking and trying to steal the spotlight. This may have been something that actually really happened, or it could be symbolic. We have pine tree, vitality, longevity, and perseverance. I feel like this person is jealous of your, I want to use the term aliveness. I feel like you have a type of personality that they can never have. I feel like you connect with people in a deep way, and this person doesn't really do that. They want to, but it requires them to like talk to people. And people like this don't really talk to people. There's a lot of mimicking that goes on. We have cauldron, creation, opportunity, caring. Yeah, I feel like you really care about people, right? I mean, it's for real. It's not like fake. And they cannot pretend to be you or pretend to have these attributes. This person does not want to see you succeed, and they're willing to cast upon this, or they're willing to sit and talk to anyone who will hear it. And for some of you, there are people you know who have sat and listened to this, and it may hurt your feelings that they actually allowed this person to talk about you in front of you this way, because it may ring as a little disloyal, right? Like, how could you like sit there and listen to this person badmouth me this way? How could you do that? Well, people do strange things in very strange situations, and it would be a very strange situation for someone to sit here and be so focused every time you see them that, especially when there's a wine and dine situation where they're focused on talking about you. And they don't want to tell you because they don't want to start anything. But they also want to hear what they're going to say, right? And so some people feel very like they don't know what to do. It's a weird situation. So I understand that you might be hurt by this. Of course, I would be as well. But also understand these people feel like they're in a weird situation. And it is a weird situation. This person who's doing this has put people in weird situations. Now, for some of you, I'm just going to tell you, I feel like the presence of a professional. Okay, like they paid someone. All right, and money talks. Right. So for those of you that someone was paid, let's look into it. I feel like someone, they went and had a casting done, whatnot kind of thing. They went and paid someone to cast on you, to block you, to keep you from getting the position. They may have said things like, we're in competition for the same job, we're in competition for the same guy or girl or whatever. So let's see. Let's see. Tell me more about this. The casting. The casting. We have, you need to do a return to sender. Yeah, you need to do a return to sender. Okay, number one, no matter how you fall here, do a return to sender. Okay, they're real simple. So many ways you can do it. Really easy. You can just literally, if you don't do spell work, you can literally just do a little bit of meditation and return to sender. Okay, it depends on your paradigm. It depends on what you believe. Okay, so follow your curiosity. So many people want to be spoon fed their craft, and we need to go back to the days where we actually followed the breadcrumbs that spirit brings us. Okay, return to senders are very simple, and it really should be done in the way that you feel called to do it. And clear your energy, clear your house. Just taking a shower can be clearing your energy. Just cleaning up your house can clear your energy. It doesn't all have to be super witchy or super whatever. Okay, if they've been in your car, clear your car. If you've been at your work, clear your work. Now, your work can be tricky. Okay, so you might get you a little oil. You get you a little, anoint your desk. It doesn't have to be a big show. Okay. Goddess Nick's secrets are being revealed. Okay, so there are secrets being revealed to you about the situation. So when you return to sender, you're going to find some things revealed to you about the situation. Okay. You'll get clarity and you'll see more. Tell me more about this. You'll understand what's going on more. Returning to sender is going to give you so much information, and it will come over time. And we have, you're untouchable. You're protected. Okay. But the blocking is this person. Like, they can't do you in. You're right. They can't completely destroy it, but they can glitch you up. They can be a problem. Okay. And we've had enough of that. So do return to sender. Okay. I feel like this person feels like they're untouchable because I feel like they think you have no idea this is going on. Okay. They feel like that nothing's going to happen to them. Okay. Because they're wiser and better. They're wiser and better. We have urgent swiftness, manifesting a miracle, Saint Expedite. You might work with Saint Expedite, or you may be feeling called to work with Saint Expedite. That's about, money, also healing, can really help you out. Split fast in a hurry, quick fast in a hurry. Let's get one more here. Tell me more about this magic. Tell me more about this magic. I feel like they tried to have the truth of you revealed and it backfired. Truth of you is that you really are this person. You really are this person. That's the truth of you. There's no fib in in what you do. You really are who you say you are. And we have evil eye protection. Think you didn't know it's them. Shake the table. So here's the thing. They think they're untouchable. They think that you would have no way of figuring out it's them, but you know, okay? And they're not untouchable. Okay, you may have Sekhmet coming for them, or another feline type energy moving towards them. And I almost feel like a stalking in the night energy. Now, this may have been them, the caster, using Sekhmet as well. Okay, tell me more. Beset. I feel that energy. You might do some evil eye protection work. Get you some evil eye jewelry. Okay. Just wear you like a little bracelet or ooh! Ooh! The cards just flipped. If it landed on the floor, I'm not getting it, y'all. Okay? That's how it works. Woo, they don't like what I'm doing. They don't like it. Okay. Well, we're going to do it anyway, so we're going to do it anyway. So evil eye protections for sure. They're definitely sending you the evil eye. They would like for you to get really sick. Perhaps you have an illness here, maybe a chronic illness or an ongoing health issues. Could be mental health. But they really would like to see you get sick again. We have the Four of Cups. Look how he's grabbing his throat here. Maybe you have throat issues, teeth issues, perhaps you have trouble communicating. They really want to keep that up. They want you to shut up. Okay, they want to shut you up in any way possible. And I feel like the energy being sent by this feline type god form, goddess form, I feel like whatever this is going to come back on them. Their words are going to trip them up. Their words are going to reveal the truth of them. They're going to tell the truth on themselves. No reversals. We have the Three of Cups here. Their words are going to tell the truth on themselves. The Seven of Crystals. There's some kind of group of people who they've been talking to who is going to turn on them. They're going to turn on them. Tell me more. Tell me more. Because the truth is not in them. and they're finding out. The gossip, I'm hearing gossip is going to come back on them. Their gossip is going to catch up with them. I'm hearing quickly was saying expedite. Very quickly. Very quickly. We have terror of daggers. Ooh. I feel it cutting through all the noise, cutting through all the drama, cutting through the gossip. We have the Two of Bones. There's a coming to terms. There's a coming to terms. Okay, tell me more. Got these few other cards. We have the Eight of Daggers. We have the Nightmare of Cups. Ugh. And the Eight of Cups. Ooh. Ooh, that's a parasite. I feel this energy of running away, of retreat with this cup. I feel like the reality of what they've done is going to come back on them with that return to sender. Maybe you've already done it, okay? But there's some kind of reality that kind of splashes in their face, revealing this parasitic energy that's going to have them running away, okay? 88, 888, 8, 88888. All eights are a number of alignment, okay? There is an energy, it feels like feminine, in some group here that's going to see the truth and spill this cup all over, revealing the truth. It has to do with gossip. It has to do with lying speech. It has to do with manipulative speech. It has to do with them sitting and talking and running their mouth. This could be at work, a work group, a family group. But this person is going to be found out, okay? You may have a very profound protection spell on yourself, highly guarded by a certain spirit, but you're overall just a really good person, and this person is horrifically jealous. And this is kind of what happens when you're just ate up with jealousy and you just don't care who you hurt or what you do. You just want what's yours. And if you can't have what's yours, then you just don't want anybody else to have it either. No happiness for you because I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Tell me more about this situation. I feel like there's this energy of this person retreating, this parasite here. Just when you really look at it, it's not much of nothing, is it? It's not much of nothing. It's just emotional vampire. It's manipulative. It's a gaslighter. It's got nothing. It's got nothing. And it's got nothing on you. And it can't see its way to get out, okay? It cannot see its way to get out. It's blind and dumb. And when it's caught, that's how it will feel, blind and dumb. Like, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. But people will know. For some of you at work, they'll have receipts. Death. It's the end. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of this meanness, warding. Protect yourself more. Put up more protections, clearing, balancing. Protect yourself more, okay, from this kind of thing. And that's going to be different for each of you. So I'm going to pull top one. We have abundance. Protecting yourself more, clearing your energy, okay, is going to allow you to get a lot of clarity. Return to sender allows you a lot of clarity. It's going to free up some of these blocks, and there's abundance coming in for you. Okay, let's talk about the abundance. Let's see the abundance. I don't know about you, but I like to hear about it. I'd like to hear about it. So tell me about this abundance coming in from my group 2. Tell me about this abundance coming in from my group 2. This is going to be a transformation. The blocks being removed here. Now this will take time, so just know it's going to take some time. These Okay, we have the Emperor. Well, there you go. We have the World, no reversals. We have the Hierophant. We have the Eight of Cups here again. I'm going to get one more card. Leadership, the Emperor, the World, three major arcanas. Definitely going places. And Justice, 4 out of 5 major arcanas. So major movement with you. Major movement, okay? You might be changing jobs, moving town, okay? But definitely going ahead and moving, even though it's imperfect, opening up a new cycle, okay? Being more aware of where you put your resources and your time, trying to manage not being overly controlling with also awareness and knowing what's going on. And there is this inner knowing with the Hierophant, knowing that this is your justice. You deserve this. There's a peace about this manifestation of abundance. It's not like greedy. It's more like more fun for the party. It's happiness. It's fulfillment. It's a fulfilling energy. Okay. Um, and I feel like when it comes to this world card and the movement here, I feel like the advice is to try not to be too locked in on how that works out. Okay. Allow it to manifest freely. It's going to help you move on to a new cycle, on a new road, a new chapter. Okay. And, this leadership, this position is for you. You deserve it. Okay. Just don't talk yourself out of it. Don't talk yourself down from it. Okay. Because it is for you. All right. Okay, group 2, that's what I received for you. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you did too. If you made it this far, leave me a moon down below to let me know that you made it this far. A moon from your emojis and your little emoji keyboard stuff, okay? And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't become a member of the channel, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected the pentagram or talisman, this is going to be your reading all about, are you under the influence of magic? All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So let's get a few cards. We haven't even got more cards yet. So Pentagram is a very powerful symbol for magic and witchcraft. It's one of protection, manifestation, and a lot of people fear it. They think it has evil connotations, but it doesn't. It's very powerful for protection and point of power. So tell us about Group 3. Is Group 3 under the influence of magic? I feel yes, but there's more. We have mushroom. What does mushroom say? We have mushroom recycling, breaking down problems. We have sow, planning, setting intentions, optimism. So recycling, breaking down problems, planning. Well, I do believe you're under your own magic. I think to overcome issues in your life, to overcome issues and break down your blocks, to overcome issues and break down your blocks in your own life. We have bird, freedom, opportunity. I feel like, you cast on yourself to bring in opportunities of abundance, career, money, wealth, and to remove those blocks in your life. Okay. Um, and I feel like you may have used herbalism. You may have actually used mushrooms in your spellcraft. Also, birds like feathers, moths, um, insects as well. Um, and I feel like some of you haven't reaped or sowed the seeds that you've planted yet. Perhaps you think it hasn't worked. Okay, let's pull some more here. Tell me more about this magic. Tell me more about this magic. We have walking staff, support, encouragement. Aw, I feel like you feel discouraged. You feel unsupported. You're just like, like, can I get a break here? Come on now. Well, understand that magic has a flow, okay? And obviously, there's some issues going on right now. And this is a timeless reading, but this is happening during autumn into winter, okay? And we're moving into a slower season where we slow down and we kind of go within for reflection, ready to sow some more seeds and, reap a harvest kind of thing. And you may feel like someone has been pulling on your energy. Maybe someone has, or something outside has been getting in the way. We have divine comfort and solitude. It feels like you have retreated a bit. Your energy has kind of pulled back. I feel like your hopefulness isn't quite what it used to be. Maybe your belief in your magic isn't what it used to be, or you just don't understand why it hasn't popped off yet. Lust and weak wills over clemency. I feel like some of you just feel like something is terribly wrong, why it hasn't happened yet. And I got to tell you and remind you that everything is divine timing. Okay. Things have to literally line up in your life to allow things to unfold. And if you have blocks within yourself, all those things have to be worked through in order to get your vibe and the thing that you're wanting to manifest to happen. And if you've asked for big things, big moves within yourself is required. So don't be disheartened. You're in the work right now. What you're doing is the work. Okay? Don't doubt your magic. Don't ever doubt your magic. Okay? Just stay in it. Stay in it. And don't give up on yourself. We have catastrophe, and haste. Had to say it 3 times. And longevity. So I feel like it just has not worked out. And I'm starting to feel kind of a way. Bad things have happened, right? Bad things. You may have lost a job when you've been trying to bring in abundance. You may have lost a relationship when you're trying to bring in love. You may have been cut off when you're trying to get more connections. It may just feel like everything has backfired. Why are things backfiring for my group 3? What is this backfire? Why are things taking so long to manifest for this group? We have facet, protection, beauty, love, fertility. Okay, I feel like this card wants to come out. We have Anubis is weighing someone's heart. Okay, this one. Victory, goddess Nike. Okay, it's not like this is being done to be me. Okay, there is growth that has to happen here. I am not getting that you have been casted against. What I am getting is your magic is big moves. Big moves take big time. Okay. And it can be very frustrating. And instead of focusing on the frustration of it not moving, okay, focus on the work that you need to do internally. What is going on with you internally? If you haven't started a journal, you should. Because whatever you are trying to manifest here is big. And it's going to require shadow work on your behalf. And if you're in shadow work, then that's where you need to be until you get out of it. There's some healing to do. You know, if this is money or career, you may have some issues with money. You know, some people think saving every penny is a healthy attitude about money. No. Some people think spending everything they have is a healthy attitude about money. No. Money is energy. And you have to learn how to spend it, how to save it. And when you start getting into the flow of money, all of your money triggers, your money issues will come to the surface. You'll find yourself holding on to money for fear. You'll find times that you let a lot of money go because it feels good to spend it. You will experience so many things about money, and it's all meant to bring all this generational crap up to the surface so you can work through it. So when you get the big money, you know how to save it. You know how to spend it. You know about flow. You know how to invest in your business. You know how to share. You know how to give to charity. You know money. And it's no more that you fear it. It's no more that it controls you. You just understand it's an energy. It's a tool. It's just money. And that's just an example. If you have issues with your self-worth and you're trying to manifest big moves in your career, those issues with yourself not feeling worthy of, let's just, okay, this, I'm just going to, like a CEO or president of a company or something like that or whatever. And that's what you want. If you don't think you're worthy of being that, you can't achieve it. You have to get over the negative self-talk and probably a whole lot of other things in order to get there. So you have to do the work. And the work takes as long as it takes. So getting wrapped up in frustration, and I do it myself, getting wrapped up in frustration doesn't make it better. So I suggest that if you get frustrated, feel it, work through it, and release it and go on. Okay, you're going to have times where you get like this and you can't block it out. You just have to kind of like be human, feel it, don't get stuck there, move through it, and keep going. Sometimes we have to start moving forward even when we don't feel like it. Okay, it's just the act of acknowledging that I need to move forward imperfectly. The idea of perfection does not exist, especially in this realm. When you're healing, when you're working through shadow, all these things, there is no perfection. Okay? A lot of these things you'll be healing for a long time. And with that, you will start seeing the healing reflected in your world through money, through opportunity, through people coming into your life, through you moving, you know, getting a new house, getting a new job. It'll start to flow. But there will be times that it doesn't because you're doing work. Because that's how the universe works. It's all about flow, about knowing your own flow, knowing when to slow down. Creative inspiration works this way. You know, you get very creative, you have inspiration, and then you have a lull, and then you have creative inspiration, and then you got to rest. And, you know, every artist has to incubate. They have to nurture their creativity. If you don't, and you continue to dump it out, you will find yourself very empty. and it will be hard. And eventually you'll start doing things. If you're not a moral person, you may start doing things like stealing other people's work because you can't come up with it on your own because you keep giving creatively from an empty cup. So you have to accept these things about magic, that sometimes some workings are going to take a while. And it has to do with the bigger the move, the longer it can take. Now, sometimes a big move can just overnight. It just depends on where you are in your walk and what your guides have for you. How much maneuvering has to get done. How much healing you have to do. Don't lose faith. Don't get upset. There's a victory here, okay? But there's a balancing. And you're very protected here, okay? They want to bring in good energy. They want to bring in success for you, but in a very grounded and protected way. In a way that will feed you. In a way that will last. It feels like stability. They want to bring in stability. So would you rather have, example, $5,000 all at once? Or would you rather have $500 every month for 10 months? Or maybe 12, or maybe 24 months, which is better? Or $500 a month for years? I guess it just depends on who you are and your situation. That's an example. Stability. Bringing in stability. It's almost like step 1, stability. Step 2, blah, blah, blah. Step 3, da, 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 da. You see what I'm saying? With all the blah, 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 and da, 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 da. We have Page of Cups. No reversals. We have the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you have worked so hard. I got to tell you, just intuitively, I feel exhaustion with the 7 of Pentacles here. Like you're looking over your work and you're just like, I have put in the time. I put in the effort. I've dug the hole for these seeds, man. I've done my time, right? You got this little Page of Cups over here. Might have a little offer for you, might not. Might be nothing, right? And you're used to it being nothing. You're used to it being nothing. And we have the Hierophant. And there it is. This. We have the Page of Wands. What you're doing, what you're manifesting through your magic, requires you to have a kind of beginner mindset. Okay? This sowing the seeds, you got to understand, they got to bloom. They got to grow. You're at the very beginning of this. It's going to lead you to leadership, to success, to people looking towards you. You have the 4 of Cups here. And I feel like it's not moving fast enough, so you're full of regret. You're like wondering, what did I do wrong? Did I not cast this right? I challenge you. Stop casting on this. Stop it. Don't cast on it. Let it build. Let it ride. Let it ride and start doing the work. And see how it changes. Give it 3 months. Okay? Do the work you're guided to do and let this ride. Give it 3 moon cycles from now. If you've done this. Stop thinking negatively about this if you are. Okay. Understand that you're going to have to take a beginner's mindset. In other words, accept that you're at the very beginning of this. You have to do the work. Okay. Not just sow the seeds, but the internal work. Like there's some things you have to let go of. some ideas, perhaps how it's going to manifest, your dreams, how they're going to work out exactly. Perhaps there's some toxic thinking about this, how it has to be perfect, how you're not perfect enough, how your store is not perfect enough, or your product, or you didn't go to the right school. All that stuff is toxic, and it is clogging up the system. Clear it out. Spend time instead clearing your energy, clearing your mind, clearing your focus, meditating, working on hearing your internal voice, your connection to spirit, your connection to self. Work on that and then see what happens here. See how your psychic hearing gets turned up a notch, and how you may be able to see these two cups behind him. You're going to be able to turn around and see those cups, and it's going to make sense. But for some of you, you just need some clarity desperately. We have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Five of Pentacles. See, the Five of Pentacles here is like lack. It's feeling on the outside, like everybody has everything going on for them. Their spells are working out, their job is working out, their family is working out, but here I am. I haven't got nothing. I'm by myself. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. You are going to have to put this to bed, okay? This thinking to bed. And you need to kind of live in this Queen of Cups energy, this connected, creative, connected, present in the moment energy. A Queen of Cups doesn't think about lack. They don't think about not being good enough. They don't think about those things. They know they're connected to spirit. They know they're connected to the vibe of all that is. They trust their internal compass. They trust where they're guided to go. And that's you. That's where you need to be. So you can usher in these great changes that are going to bring in the manifestation of the magic that you have casted. It's not as easy as it could be for you. And it's because I feel like for you, you know, we have the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups here. You have more going on with you. There's a higher calling here. Okay, some of you guys are highly creative. Some of you guys are meant to help, you know, those who are unhoused, or those who have been beaten down or are sick, or the most vulnerable of us. You guys are called to help them. Some of you guys are called to help, you know, the collective in some kind of big way. So you working through your stuff isn't a waste of time or a horrible detour. It is part of you becoming this great being, this great magical being that allows change and allows internal revolution. Okay. This is the age of Aquarius, and things happen differently here. Okay. So be patient and be kind to yourself. All right. Okay, Group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful and an insightful reading. I really enjoyed doing it for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you made it this far, leave me a water thing from your emojis, like a little like a little wave, or some rain, or even a cup down below, to let me know that you made it this far. If you like this reading and want to see more like it, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.